This your good sis, Kathy Yvette. Welcome back to my channel. Family, before we move on, please like, share, tag, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. And we're going to get started talking about these Kountry Wayne skits. Now, yesterday, I reviewed 3 storylines, but our main one that stresses us out, I didn't get into it. It was good. It was good, but I didn't get a chance to review it. I'm going to speak on it now, because I think it's, important for the newer one that I want to talk about as well. But I want to get into this because it really finally brought me joy, but I knew the joy in seeing this was also going to disappoint me, because that's just how the storyline goes. It's really stressed a lot of us out. I know many of us feel the same way. We feel the same way on Kountry Wayne's official page. The discussions in there, a lot of other reviewers really are fed up, because my thing is, with everything that's going on with a lot of these storylines, the good women who are striving to do right are getting the short end of the stick. All of those who are gold digging, manipulative, deceiving, used men are basically doing nothing but winning and getting everything, and seem to be getting more respect in these storylines than the decent women. And that's just not a good message, period. So sometimes I because of my feelings toward them, even though it's good, and I know we like hearing it and talking about it and being mad with these characters like Anthony and Shayla. Sometimes disappointed and mad with Amber, but we still like her because she's a striving sister trying to do right by God. She made mistakes, but she's trying to get it together. The manipulation of some of these characters is becoming a little dampering on our mental space, and it's really pissing a lot of us off, and a lot of subscribers have fell off because of this storyline has not been fair, and feel that Wayne is playing in our faces, saying Jesus is popping, but Jesus is not popping in these storylines with these characters. But I know there's lessons to be learned and backstories to be seen. So only because of me thinking about that, I'm gonna address it. But let's get into when Amber popped up at Shayla's, her mom's really, and Shayla and Anthony was over there being a nice little happy family.
God doggone well. We're not over here playing happy fake family.
Fake indeed.
Fine.
Angelina, no one's talking to you.
Welcome to the family.
I'm sorry. I know this is your delusional world, but my husband,
Your husband.
who put a ring on my finger, and the law, and God, says that he's my family.
And this is Kai's father. So
And
welcome,
Angelina,
welcome.
I'm well aware, but
Are
this
you?
is Anthony's wife. And I say, babe, you don't need to be over here falling into their delusion.
But it's not like that.
It's not like that.
It's not like that.
No, it's not like that. And that's why I'm here, because we're going to end this today. So either we're going to work this out and come to a mutual agreement, but what's not going to happen is he's going to be over here. He's not going to be over here seeing that
But
baby.
why would that baby? First of all, that is his son. Let me reiterate that. And he's welcome in
Baby.
our home at any point in time.
No, he's not.
Amber.
He's not, and he won't. Thank you very much, Angelina. And this is between my husband and I and this one.
So why
It don't
you
have
over
nothing to do
here?
with
This
you.
is
Oh,
between you
okay.
and Anthony.
Why am I
you
over here?
Why
I'm sorry,
you
not the
over
girl
here?
who came and popped up in my house who should have ended up in the bushes. Not you asking me.
Could have ended
why
up in
I'm
the
over
bushes.
here.
Okay, so this between you and Anthony. Why are you over here? You can talk to your husband at home.
My thing is, Angelina should shut her mouth. I think that Anthony should have said something to Angelina and told her, please stay out of this. I think he was so focused on Amber embarrassing him that he couldn't, really deal with them and not see why his wife is upset. But a lot of this, I blame, I'm not gonna say necessarily a lot, but I blame this situation on Amber getting into her feelings on this right here. I blame this on her. and we're gonna get into that in a minute, but she's telling her right. For once, we are starting to see Amber from Detroit and not the soft one from Atlanta. I think she should have set these things straight from the beginning with Anthony, and they may not be here today. And if they did cross the line and addressed it and agreed on some things and he did it, then she really would have a reason to get on his behind and he would say nothing. But yeah.
Anthony is over here visiting his son.
Can you hear?
I heard.
Can you hear?
I heard.
So I'm
So
here.
you're not gonna come over here and
First of all, you
disrespect
gonna go-
me
you
at
gonna
my
lower
mother's
your-
house. I'm
You
not
gonna
gonna
go-
do
you gonna
nothing.
lower
I'm
your-
not gonna do a
Shayla,
damn thing.
Shayla,
I don't
like
care.
my fist to
Would
meet
you
your
like
face?
that
Okay,
toupee
look,
across the
look,
street?
look.
No, I'm
Would
sick
you
of her.
would you like
No.
that
All right,
I
everybody,
don't
just
do
calm
it.
down.
Do it,
I would
prick.
gladly.
Look, I got my son out here. All right, calm down. All right?
Please.
Just calm down.
Handle it.
Babe,
Listen,
babe,
no, you
I
can leave.
understand. I respect you.
I don't
and
care.
love
I
you.
don't care about nothing.
But if you are not smart enough to protect yourself from these two demons, me as your helpmate, because that's what
Girl,
God made me,
please.
I will do it for you. So, babe, we are not going to be over here playing happy family with Shayla and this one. We're not doing that. Okay. So, respectfully, ladies, you can call and we can make an appointment.
An appointment.
An
So,
appointment.
Your
and-
wife runs you?
No, his
Why?
wife.
No,
His
this
wife.
is his son.
You see here,
This
here,
is
here's
his
what you don't
son.
understand.
No, I don't.
This is Anthony treating Shayla as if she was the wife and put her on that pedestal. This is Angelina making Shayla feel like she was the wife and Amber is the side chick. This is really a mess that Anthony created for the lack of respect he had for Amber. And should this discussion have been made prior to her coming over here and dealing with this? This is what I mean by Amber getting to the real nitty gritty of this whole dynamic, this new lifestyle before letting him back in her life. Because Anthony is living a double life and he's not setting this whole situation up. Make an appointment. I don't know how drastic that is, but a co-parenting schedule is, well, I guess a schedule will be an appointment. That's what should have been done, but they were so free to do whatever. He was just over there having dinner with them, not even playing or attending to his son. Shayla had his son while he ate and talked about how he is so much a better man and how she'll never find anybody better than him. Amber probably knew he was away from the house over at Shayla's. She was at home thinking about that, and it pissed her off so bad that she said, today, I know where he is. And I'm gonna go over there. Now he must have told her that she's at Angelina's. It must have, because she didn't go to Shayla's house. So she evidently knew where he was going. And she thought about it and said, I can't sit by and watch, be here while he's over there playing house with her. But there's so many things into this that could have been played out better. But I'm glad she said the things she said, because both of these two witches needed to hear that. Because they are the
I
reason.
don't care for damn
Okay,
nobody.
okay,
When you
all right.
join-
Nobody.
Shayla,
I don't care.
Shayla, you know what? First of all, when you get married, Shayla, you will understand that we bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. So when he's here, I'm here, sweetheart. And the Bible says this marriage right here, that no man or whore or whore
You are too. Away. Now shut up and get out. Get out. You look stupid.
Let me help you out, babe. Let's go.
Please leave.
Babe,
Please
let's
leave
go.
before we drag
Let
you
me
off
help
this
you.
property.
Let me
Before
help
we
you.
drag you
Let me
off.
show you who's the real boss. 'Cause you
Okay,
ain't
so
running.
get the
nothing.
hell out there.
You ain't
Get
running.
the hell out then.
Excuse me. You come with me. Let's go.
Yes,
Thank you.
please leave. Adios.
Goodbye.
Yes.
He'll let you know. when he's
Okay,
in
please
his
don't
house.
talk to me. Please do not talk to me. Yes, leave.
Please listen to your husband.
Girl, where's your husband? Is
Be
the question.
obedient. Your husband's over here.
Be obedient.
Now. Oh, okay. Now we dismiss him.
My husband's getting in my car.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So get out.
Take your baby
And he'll be
and go ahead and go in
his
the car.
baby.
Go in
And
the
he'll be back. Don't sit for her.
It's okay.
The way she said, take your baby and go in the house. I mean, it was so demanding. And she took her queen status, her queen position, and told her exactly. See, I like how she let Shayla know who really is the wife. That fantasy world that her and her mother was in, even if this is the only one time she did this, this is the only time that she needed to do this. She needed to do this if it was just once. Because Shayla was really sitting there fantasizing like, this is my man, this is my family. They irk me with that word. Kai is his family. Yes, you was the mistress that helped to bring down a marriage, period. You being family, I can't even say that, because the family dynamic is his wife, and I'm sure she doesn't want you a part of that. But because you connected to Kai now, you kind of are. But really, when you say family, it's something really delusional in that. It's not the reality of who she really is in this. Nobody has taken accountability or given Shayla accountability except for Zachary on what she's doing. Not Patty as her aunt. Patty just spared. Definitely Angelina. She's the most horrible mother in these scripts outside of Hollywood. In these skits, she and Brody, he want to be mad at Anthony when he's Anthony 4.0. It's horrible. It's horrible. And Angelina is being done the same way by Brody. And she stood up to Pam at that wedding doing this. I mean, at the wedding, at Kai's birthday party, doing the same exact thing that Amber's doing now. Stepping up to Brody's mistress, like Angelina's doing. So that's why I'm like, these people are crazy, so hypocritical. Because Angelina just did this at Kai's party, same situation, but because it's Shayla, she excuses it as if she's the infiltrator. Amber is the mistress that messed up her and Shayla and Anthony's marriage. It's crazy, but Amber should have sat Anthony down and dealt with all of this co-parenting stuff, all of that going because she knows Shayla. She knows Shayla better than Anthony. So instead of going over to Shayla's house all the time, playing, I need to see the dynamics in this. You gonna visit? I'm your wife. I'm going with you to the house. Maybe not every single time, but every other time you go to visit, I'm gonna go there. Now, mind you, he's so deceptive. He's not even gonna tell her what he's doing, when he's doing it. Oh, I didn't go by Shayla. I'm going for business, but he'll be going over there. I want you to have her drop that baby over to our house. Or you go get him and bring him here. You do not have to visit there and bring the courts in if she doesn't like it, because no judge would say you have to stay at her house to visit your son. It doesn't run that way. It doesn't work that way. But Anthony has let Shayla basically run how everything is managed with Kai. No. He has not. He's not addressed that at all. He loves living in that same fantasy world with her, Kai, and keep that separate, and then he can gaslight and BS Amber over at the house. And I knew I could not be happy with the way she went off and dragged him away, because I knew it was going to end, because once he got her by herself, he was going to say something to her and fizzle her, shut her right on down. And enough is enough with that. Amber has to stand her ground and keep it. Let's get into the part where he tells her off.